to be easy for old Spencer here.
Yeah.
We'll start it off easy. You've had the mustache, you've had the clean shaven look, now you've got the beard.
Yep.
What's going to be the look for this year?
That's a good question. Hopefully something, anything. I don't really care as long as I'm on the field this year, so that'd be nice. I'm liking the beard. It's easy to maintain and a little less conspicuous than the mustache. So.
It's a loaded question, but how difficult was last season for you?
It's tough to answer that without, it was tough, but I think the biggest, difficulty was just, not being able to help, feeling kind of like, useless. I can talk about the rehab process and, the ups and downs of just my own personal health, but, I want to go out there, I want to play, I want to be able to contribute, and, everybody does, and I think that was the biggest part, like I said, even last year going into it, it's like I got to find a way to be, useful. So.
What do you think you can be useful coming off the injury?
I think it's just a matter of finding the mentality to compete. If you constantly worry about whether you're, fully healthy or you're fully back to yourself or whatever your capability athletically is, then you're not going to be able to contribute. But with whatever I got to compete with that. So that's where we are now. Is it's just a matter of when do I feel like, and when do the coaches feel like I'm, capable of going out there and competing at a level that's acceptable and gives us a chance to win.
Where are you at now with that as far as throwing?
So I'm almost technically cleared. We're at the tail end of the rehab process, so it's mainly just kind of finishing out the protocol. We're throwing live pens, so I will pitch this weekend with a limited pitch count. And it's just like I said, a matter of getting back to a point where you feel comfortable competing.
Have you had a moment where you've just turned it loose yet, or is that still to come?
It's tough to. It's a weird feeling. Everybody gives you. There's so many people that's been through it, so everybody gives you an opinion of what you're going to feel like at this stage and this stage, and I've underestimated it at every point. Like right now, the best way I could describe it is it's kind of like there's no fear of being unhealthy. There's no fear of getting hurt, but it's like. You're not capable of putting it behind you yet. It still kind of lingers, and most people say it's like 15 months is when they generally forget they had the surgery. So, but I don't have any fear of competing. I think it's, like I said, it's a matter of going out there and doing the best of what you got.
Where are you at with your velocity?
I haven't monitored it a ton just because it would be kind of counterproductive, I think, to dwell on something like that because I can't expect it to be the best it's been or anything, but it's in a good place. I'm somewhere in the low 90s. I pretty much, for the most part, at least in live pens. But for me, it's like I said, just a matter of whatever that is, whatever those numbers are, I got to compete with that. So
when you're coming back from something like feel, movement on the pitches, are you feeling like that's all starting to come back for you?
Yeah, I think it's been super beneficial for my off speed. Just I started with a blank slate when I started throwing in May or June, whatever it was, and you literally relearn how to throw. And I've had all this time with no timetable, no rush whatsoever to essentially build my arsenal, to what I want it to be. And I've learned a ton, and I got to credit, Travis Johnston, Rick Franzblatt, Coach C, all these people that have helped me, improve myself. Because to me, this wasn't a setback, and I never wanted to view it that way. It was always an opportunity to improve. So I feel like even now, although I'm technically not at 100%, I feel like I've gotten better in every way.
In this league, you can get by with 2, but as a starter, you really need 3.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you're going to be able to
Absolutely.
have 3 or 4 even?
I do, yeah. I think the biggest improvement was my breaking ball. I knew that was the thing I had to focus on the most, besides just general mechanics and getting to a more healthy position with my arm path. And I'm really happy with my breaking ball right now. I'm super comfortable with it. Obviously need to build some consistency still. But I couldn't have asked for a better improvement from that pitch.